Hello. So, my name is Yemi Silebushe. I want to talk about the most expensive thing we pay for in Canada. The most expensive thing we pay in Canada is taxes. It's not that mortgage, it's not that rental apartment. The most expensive thing is called taxes. I pay taxes, you have to pay taxes. The taxes we pay is very expensive. Every single hour, every single day we pay taxes. You before you receive your paycheck, you have paid taxes. After you receive the leftover, you go to Walmart, you go to Costco, you have to pay taxes. Now, when you now get blessed, you want to buy your property, you pay taxes. You buy your car, you pay taxes. So when it comes to taxes, you also have to understand how taxes affect your investment. There are some investments that are tax free, some are tax deferred, some are tax deductible. So if you know that you want to set up an account that can help you to get tax refund next year, now is the time to set up such policies. And we only have two tax deductible accounts in Canada: First Home Savings Account and RRSP. First Home Savings Account and RRSP. FHSA First Home Savings Account is only for those that intend to buy their first property. They don't have they have never bought a property, or in the last 5 years you don't have a property in your name, then you can go ahead and open FHSA. It has tax benefit to you. That is, the money you put into your FHSA is going to grow tax free. It's going to be invested for you tax free. You can now declare it in the following year. It can help you to get tax refund. That is why it is called a tax deductible account, first home savings account. So the money you want to use to buy that property, if you put it in a savings account or a checking account, it is not useful to you when you're filing taxes. So if you know you have that mindset, you know you want to buy a property in the next 6 months, 1 year, 2 years, 5 years down the line, down the road, right? Your money should also be put, the money you want to use to buy that property should be put into first home savings account. Why? Your money there grows tax free. You can also declare the amount of money you put in the previous year. In this year, for example, you can declare it next year, and that can help you to get tax refund when you're filing your taxes. So that is FHSA. So FHSA is very useful to you. So, like I said, the most expensive thing we pay in Canada is taxes. You have to pay taxes, I have to pay taxes. Okay? Now, every single day we pay taxes. You go to Walmart, you go to Costco, you buy things online, you pay taxes, you receive your paycheck, you pay taxes. Whatever is left that you have received, when you also buy a property, you pay taxes. You buy a car, you pay taxes. You pay electricity, you pay taxes. So we pay taxes every single day. So it is important you understand how taxes affect your investment. TFSA is a wonderful investment account that you should have. And I get this question a lot. Where is the best place to set up TFSA? Where is the best place to buy your designer shoe? Where is the best place to buy your designer shirt, your designer bag? You know where to do that. So my question is, where is the best place to set up your TFSA, FHSA, RRS? The best place is a company that can give you good return. Maybe within 2, 3, 5 years, you are able to see significant return, 15%, 20%, 25%. Then that is a good return. That is a good financial institution. But if you are invested in a company that gives you 1%, 2%, and literally inflation is higher than your uh, return on your investment, then there is something wrong somewhere. Currently, as I speak, in Canada, inflation is 2.8%. Last month it was 3.2. So if you are investing and then the investment is just giving you 2%, you are literally just not having a return that is above inflation, which is your priority. You should be able to invest with a financial institution that can give you good return. Yes, that is your priority, right? Which are the financial institutions that can help you get good return? That is my job. I'm not going to promote them on this video. And if you want further details, use the link in my bio or send me a DM and you can talk about that, right? Except they pay me to promote them, then we can start talking about them. But I'm licensed. I don't work with one, I don't work with two, I don't work with three. I work with several financial institutions at the same time. Excuse me. So if you want to know the best, then it has to be a personalized session, and you can take that information from the one-on-one and do your due diligence. Now, the notice reaching me is that some people are not licensed and they reach out to you. So make sure you verify. For me, my license, you can check on your province's website, Ontario, Saskatoon, Manitoba. You can go ahead and verify license of professionals, mortgage agent, real estate agent, insurance agent before you actually work with them. Very important that you do that. So let me know if you have questions, right? So there's some investment that is also tax free. You can also invest under your life insurance. But the major challenge with that is it's good when you intend to do it for long term. But the amount of money that you put into your life insurance policy, whole life or universal life, determines when you can actually leverage on the policy, withdraw, do policy loan, collateral loan. What you plant will actually determine when you can actually do withdrawal from your investment policy loan, right? And I put it to you this way: make sure you work with professionals that can teach you term insurance, whole life insurance, universal life. Then you are to make your decision. If any professional opens their mouth to tell you term insurance is good, whole life is bad, universal life is terrible, indirectly that person is already telling you that they are not a professional, and guess what? They are not even licensed to offer whole life or universal life. That is why they say such things, right? So pay attention to details. There's so many nails. You scroll up and down and you get confused. It is important. One, you need to know you need to know legit information. We have three types of life insurance in Canada: whole life, universal life, term insurance. All these insurance have different costs now, and also the cost consequences in the future, and also the benefits to you. Right. So you have to be able to work with someone that can teach you the three without bias, and you can make an informed decision. So because the type of policy that you set up should be available for you to use when you are alive. It is also should be able to support your family when they actually need it the most. So it depends on your budget. With as little as $50, you're able to set up a personal life insurance. It's going to be term insurance, which has an expiry date, right? But if you choose to set up a permanent policy, that one does not expire, but it comes at a value. It comes at a value. That is why some people want to buy high quality shoe, high quality bag, because of the value. So when you want to invest, right, in your life insurance policy, it comes at a cost, and it's still going to be useful to you for living benefits. God forbid there's a disability, you can enjoy compassionate benefits from your life insurance policy, depending on the type you have, right? So it's important you understand how taxes affect your investment in Canada. And your TFSA, please, opening a TFSA is not the issue. Your TFSA should actually be invested so that you get good return. So I see people opening it and they don't, the money is just there, it's not invested. No, you're supposed to invest the money in your tax-free savings account, in your RRSP. That money there should be invested. In your first home savings account, the money there should be invested for you. Please feel free to reach out if you have questions. I hope you learned something today. Thank you very much.